Today, the entire world is in a turmoil. A number of wars are going on. New war fronts are opening up every day. There is a financial war initiated. On the health front, we see large number of population is inflicted with lifestyle diseases. Climate changes are becoming drastic. Pollution levels are increasing and many cities have become unlivable. Enmities between the communities are increasing, with each community trying to prove itself better than the others. The patience levels of people are decreasing every day. Everyone has joined the race to make money, more and more money, and there is no upper limit set to this. Young professionals wish to make fortunes within a matter of months. So, where is the world heading to? We need to have a detailed look at the fundamentals on which the world is running today. This is the only way to reach the core of the problems. We have to see the fundamentals on which the world is running. Friends, today almost the entire world is running on the principles derived from Darwin's theory of evolution. These principles include that there is no God and all life has evolved from chemicals, that the rule is survival of the fittest, that life is a struggle and everyone has to struggle in life, that man is just another animal species. These are the primary principles drawn from the Darwin's theory of evolution. And the entire world is following these principles as the principles of life. All medical institutions all over the world are teaching Darwin's theory of evolution as the fundamental of life on Earth. However, friends, modern scientific research done on DNA and the cell structure of all living beings is more and more showing that Darwin's theory of evolution grossly fails to explain some of the most fundamental questions about life. These include the Darwin's theory fails to explain how one species evolved into another species. The Darwin's theory fails to explain how male and female forms of one species evolved at exactly the same time. That too for about 9 million life forms. The Darwin theory does not give any evidence that mutations could ever produce any new organs, such as the eye, the ear, or the brain. The Darwin theory of evolution fails to explain the beauty in different forms of life. The Darwin theory does not provide any evidence that proteins could ever produce a self replicating, membrane encased living cell. Darwin's theory of evolution fails to explain consciousness and intelligence in all living beings. There is an increasing number of scientific evidence that life could not have evolved as described in Darwin's theory. Evolution does take place, but it is important to note that evolution cannot produce life, and evolution cannot lead to development of 9 million life forms. These are only some of the many fundamental drawbacks of Darwin's theory of evolution. There are many more. Many books have been written. More and more scientists are telling that Darwin's theory cannot explain life on Earth. Therefore, Darwin's theory has come under a question mark. And friends, if the Darwin's theory is coming under a question mark, so are the principles derived from Darwin's theory. So, is that the reason why the world is running into so many problems today? If the fundamentals on which you are basing your life are incorrect, then how can life be good? And since Darwin's theory is under a question mark, therefore, it is incorrect to say that there is no God and all life has evolved from chemicals. It is incorrect to say that survival of the fittest is the principle on which life works. It is incorrect to say that this life is a race. Whoever moves faster wins the race. It is incorrect to say that life is a struggle. It is incorrect to say that man is just another animal form. But if Darwin's theory is incorrect, then do we have an alternative theory of life? Friends, we are very fortunate that we have an alternative theory, and which friends explains all the aspects about life on earth. What is the fundamental truth behind this creation? How exactly the physical matter formed? What provides consciousness and intelligence in all living beings? Is there a soul really? And if yes, how do we understand it? How did the creation take place? And who are the constituent living beings in this creation? What is the principle on which this entire system of life is working? What is the purpose of life? How is life operational on Earth? What is human intelligence and how does it work? Friends, fortunately, we have answers to all of these questions, and you will be surprised that all these answers are available in ancient Hindu scriptures. We have researched into more than 450 scriptures over about last 50 years and have arrived upon not just the answers to these questions, but to the entire theory of life. We have created a course consisting of 45 lectures. A whole lot of knowledge has been collected from many scriptures, and we are bringing this to you in a concise form, in the form of a course. This course is in English language with subtitles. Since all the explanations are scientific in nature and are based upon modern scientific research, we shall ask young graduates, science and engineering students to go through this course, especially. Although this course is valuable for everyone, all curtains drawn upon your mind with regards to God, fate, life, consciousness, intelligence will be removed. And just going through this course, there are many problems in life which will be solved. So, friends, go to our website or just click the link below to join the course.